Coming up this week on the Double T Insider, it's been a journey for 5 Lady Raiders seniors. They reflect on their time at Texas Tech during senior night. We have the complete story. Red Raiders and Lady Raiders are heading to the NCAA Indoor National Championships. We catch up with them before heading to Fayetteville, Arkansas. And we have another installment of the State of the Red Raider Nation series with Kirby Hocutt. This week he's talking about the Big 12 Conference. That and more is coming up, so strap in because the Double T Insider starts right now. Let's go! The Double T Insider is brought to you by the College of Media and Communication and is entirely produced by students of the college. Welcome into a brand new edition of the Double T Insider, everyone. I'm Joshua Cook, joined by Erica Taylor as we bring you another week of inside access into Texas Tech athletics.
And first, we start off with senior night for Texas Tech women's basketball. It was a tough battle against OU and an emotional night for the Lady Raiders.
It's more than just a team. You know, we're family. We have ups and downs. I've grown. Since freshmen and now we're seniors, so I'm gonna miss them, and Coach Curry, of course, and the rest of the coaching staff. It's all love, so, like sisters, I guess.
I mean everything. High school, you don't have kind of like this kind of talent going through high school, and coming out here in college, and you got shooters left and right of you, and you got post players that can work, and you got a good coach that will help you on and off the court, and it's just like we grew as a family. It's been like a great 4 years, and I am gonna miss all the good times that we had growing up together.
You're gonna get emotional, I don't like that. But I don't know, I just love them so much. They're like sisters. I don't know, I'm just gonna miss them. We've been through a lot, goods and bads, and it's just like a family, and I'm just so happy that I got to be with these people. And I've been at a different school, and the chemistry and the love that we have for each other is, you just can't compare. I've been on AAU teams and I've had love, but there's just something different here. So I really appreciate it and happy with the choice, and I know we'll all do great because we're all good people.
A lot more than they will ever know. We might all have our differences and have ups and downs over the years that we've been here, but it has been a huge part of my life, as I know it has been theirs, and I'm going to miss it so much. And I don't think it's hit me yet, but it will at some point that, I'm going to be away from these young ladies that I've been with for 4 years, and I've been blessed that I've been able to be with them and been to know them.
I'm foreign, so, we don't have these types of personalities that can, just make you laugh, that can make you cry. Like, it's just something here that I haven't had in my life, and I have a very close circle. And to say that I would go to war with any one of these girls, I mean that flat out, because these girls battle for me on the court every day, so I will, flat out battle for them.
Oh, it just means the world to me, and it's, I think I've said this before, if every little girl out there can grow up and be like these 5 people, they're going to be successful in the big game of life, and I'm just really proud of them as people. They're all different. They are the epitome of the joy of coaching every day, and seeing these 4 grow and mature. Mary's going to go to med school, graduate here. Mo's going to graduate in August, get a teaching coach. Casey's working on her master's, going to leave her with a master's degree in August. Christine's going to graduate in August. Already just about has a job lined up, maybe May, depending on how we finish here. And what we've got going on, and China's going to graduate in May, and just sitting in their living rooms and remembering that moment, and all 5 are doing exactly what they want to do. And I'm just so proud of them. A lot of them are going to continue to play the game at the next level, so a lot of proud moments for this group.
We bring you part 2 of our 4-part series, State of the Red Raider Nation. This week, we'll talk with Athletic Director Kirby Hocutt about the future of Texas Tech athletics, as well as the Big 12. Check it out.
The President of the United States gave his State of the Union the other night. Now I'm kind of asking for your State of the Union of Texas Tech athletics. Where does Tech athletics stand right now overall as we sit here in February?
We sit in a terrific place. You know, when you look nationally and at a conference level, the Big 12 Conference is in a stable position, probably the best position that we've been in quite some time. We have 10 members that all want to be a member of this league, and we are experiencing unprecedented exposure growth through our TV partners with ESPN and Fox Sports. We're experiencing unprecedented revenue growth as a league, and that's going to help all 10 member institutions. As sports, when you look back over the first half of this academic year, there's been a lot of success. There's been the best ever soccer season in the history of Texas Tech soccer. We went to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Coach Stone in 5 years has done an incredible job. Volleyball, we had the most wins that we've had over the last 12 years. Don Flores in his second year, finished his second year, and has done a terrific job. So our volleyball program is taking steps forward. We had a national champion in Kennedy Hocutt. Kennedy was the men's cross-country national champion. He's one of the elite runners in the world, and he's training and competing right here at Texas Tech, and just a quality young man who's representing all of us with his elite athletic ability. There are a lot of points of pride. You know, we've been able to reach out and embrace and engage our former letter winners unlike ever before. It was great the first game of the year to recognize Gabe Rivera for his induction into the National Football Foundation College Football Hall of Fame, and Donnie Anderson and E.J. Holub and Dave Parks, recognizing them in the Texas Tech Football Ring of Honor and putting their names on the face of our stadium was an exciting day. You know, the Houston Bowl, the Meineke Car Care Bowl, was the most watched bowl game in the history of that particular bowl. So it shows to the strength of the Texas Tech fan base and support base that we have. So, you know, as we look forward, women's basketball is on the cusp of an NCAA postseason tournament berth, which, getting back to the NCAA tournament, was our goal at the beginning of the season. And, you know, you get in the NCAA tournament, you get to the Sweet 16, and anything can happen from there. So I'm excited about the progress of our women's basketball program and the season that they're having. Our men's and women's tennis teams are ranked in the top 30 in the country. Our men's and women's golf teams are ranked in the top 30 of the country. We've got one of the best women's golfers in the country in Kim Kaufman, so we're excited to watch her play this year. So our track and field teams, we're getting ready for the Big 12 indoor conference championships in the next couple weeks, and Coach Kitley continues to do an excellent job with those programs. Shannon Hayes in softball believes that this could be his most talented team ever, and today starts the new era of Texas Tech baseball under the leadership of Tim Tadlock. So I'm excited about where all of our sports are and the success that they are having, and the way our student athletes continue to represent this great university. And you know, we're going to continue to provide them with the best facilities and resources in the country. The future of Texas Tech athletics is exciting. The current state is one of success and a foundation that is being built upon, that is laying the way, paving the way for us to have unprecedented success across the board in the years in front of us.
There's still a lot more ahead for the Double T Insider. After the break, we're coming back with more State of the Red Raider Nation. And later, we go on the clock with Texas Tech track and field.
Texas Tech is on the rise. Now a national research university, a growing campus steeped in tradition. 7 straight semesters of record enrollment. Wind research that's unrivaled in the world. The best trained and educated students for today's jobs. And to all this, we have just one thing to say. With pride, guns up.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Here's the rest of part 2 of State of the Red Raider Nation with Athletic Director Kirby Hocutt and Double T Insiders Joshua Cook.
A few weeks ago, you yourself, athletic directors met in Dallas with Bob Bowlesby. A lot of positive comments coming from Commissioner Bowlesby out of those meetings. With everything that's happened this year, you look back on the football season, every single Texas Tech football game in conference was televised nationally. What is it about this conference that, 2 to 3 years ago, it looked like where were we going? Was Texas Tech leaving? But now the Big 12 looks stronger than ever, and it seems that teams may start wanting to come to the Big 12 conference, and it's almost a 360 in 2 years. From your seat, what is that like as an AD to know, hey, we have a home here in the Big 12?
Well, it was our goal from the beginning of all the conference realignment was to do everything in our power and within our influence to ensure that the Big 12 conference continued to move forward. It's a great league. It's a league that is very valued by our television partners. When you look at our country, we occupy the center geographical footprint of this country, and it's a footprint where intercollegiate athletics and especially college football is important, and that brings tremendous value from a television perspective. Intercollegiate athletics is important and it's popular, but it is a very small component of higher education, and above all else, we are here to serve student athletes and complement their education that they're learning in the classroom. And you hope that that everybody keeps that in perspective as they make decisions. But new leadership, I can't say enough about our new commissioner, Bob Bowlesby, and the perspective that he's brought to this league and the vision that he has for this league. And we couldn't feel better about the Big 12 Conference today, and as well as its future. So we're a proud member, and hopefully we'll always continue to be a proud member of the Big 12 Conference.
In your opinion, when it comes to conference realignment from the outside looking in, was there moments where maybe football was the driving force of the conference realignment and other sports, important sports like basketball and baseball and softball, maybe got pushed aside a little bit before making the move or making the decision, what it would be based on?
It's all based upon football and television revenue. You look at a percentage, in my opinion, in which decisions are made, it's 90% based upon football and the community population that you can attract via television. And I think once you lose sight of your mission, when you lose sight of your core constituents, which is our student athletes in intercollegiate athletics, then you risk making decisions for the wrong reasons. And I think speculation continues to swirl, but I think the Big 12 Conference has never been in a more stable position than we are today.
Indoor competition for Texas Tech track and field came to a close this weekend, and 8 Tech athletes were looking to cap off their season with a bang. Double T Insider's Erica Taylor has the preview as Tech gears up for the 2013 NCAA Championships.
It's time to stick a fork in the 2013 indoor track and field season. A total of 8 Red Raiders and Lady Raiders will represent Texas Tech for the NCAA Indoor Championship meet at the University of Arkansas. And Tech track and field will look to be anchored by the nation's top long-distance runner, Kennedy Kithica.
We've got a Heisman on our team, and he's a first-team All-American, and he's your quarterback, and so he just has an opportunity course, to win 2 national championships this weekend would really be a boost to our team. And of course, we're just looking forward to seeing him compete. He hasn't been beaten yet.
Joining Kithica representing the Scarlet and Black will be Tech women's 4x4 relay team, as well as sophomore shot putter Cole Weldon, senior hurdler Katie Grimes, and senior triple jumper Bryce Lamb, who's looking to prove he deserves the #1 spot.
The pressures are really big. Everybody wants to go out there and come out, with the plaque, and everybody's goal is to get that championship. So, I go in with the same pressures as everybody else. We want to be first, as a team, as an individual, and everything. So, I go in with those same pressures, and especially myself, because I'm ranked in the top 3, and people. Not only on our team, but everywhere else. Well, Bryson, he can go out there and win. I feel the same way, but at the same time, I do feel those pressures to go out there and try and win and get it done.
Cole Weldon, and Bryce Lamb are both on the men's side. I think every guy, I just told the team meeting, everybody can be All-American this weekend. I really do. I think Cole's he's going in 16th, but he's not going to be there. I think he has a great chance to be top 8. And then Bryce is ranked 3rd, and he can win it. And I really think we can do really well on the men's side, score a lot of points just with those guys. And then on the women's side, our 4x4 just broke the school record. We're coming off a high. I think we're ready to run faster. And I think all those kids can be All-American. And then Katie has done what Katie's done all year long. The field is great in the hurdles, and she'll have to really run, but I expect her to be an All-American and be up there and fighting for it.
Tech Track and Field will begin outdoor competition March 14th at the Aztec Invitational in San Diego. Reporting for the Double T Insider, I'm Erica Taylor.
On the other side of the break, we'll see if sophomore shot putter Cole Weldon can set a new record on this week's On the Clock. Stay tuned.
Texas Tech is on the rise. Now a national research university, a growing campus steeped in tradition. 7 straight semesters of record enrollment. Wind research that's unrivaled in the world. The best trained and educated students for today's jobs. And to all this, we have just one thing to say. With pride, guns up.
Welcome back to the Double T Insider. Get your timer set as we go on the clock with Texas Tech track and field athlete Cole Weldon.
Double T Insider here, and we are on the clock with Cole Weldon, a game where I give Cole 10 different scenarios, and he has to answer them to the best of his ability, all in 60 seconds. All right, Cole, you think you can do this?
I'm gonna try.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock, please. If I had to eat the same food for the rest of my life, it would be?
Chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes.
My favorite cartoon as a kid was?
Bugs Bunny.
A celebrity I would love to have dinner with is?
Ron Whiting.
If I could teleport back into time, I would travel to?
1940s.
My first job was?
None.
Between my cell phone, computer, and TV, I would go a whole month without?
Cell phone.
I would donate $1 million to?
McDonald's organization.
I would give my last dollar to?
My girlfriend.
If I had superhuman powers, it would be to?
X-ray vision.
My biggest pet peeve is?
Chalkboard.
What's the time we have? Well, you definitely beat the clock. You had about 38 seconds left to go, so you definitely beat the clock. Thanks so much for playing, Cole. I'm Erica Taylor here with Cole Weldon, and that was On the Clock.
It's that time again. Get ready to take notes. Here's a look at what's ahead for Texas Tech athletics.
Red Raider baseball will play a 2-game series at home starting Tuesday versus Utah Valley. The first pitch for both games is 6:30 p.m. Earlier in the week, Texas Tech split a 2-game series against defending national champion and number 16th ranked Arizona. Red Raider softball travels to Santee, California to play Bryant University and Fairfield University in a doubleheader on Wednesday. The game versus Bryant University will start at 11 a.m. and Fairfield at 1:30 p.m. Red Raider softball stays in Santee, California to compete in the San Diego State Classic. On Friday, the Red Raiders play a doubleheader versus Fairfield and Seton Hall. First pitches are set for 11 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. respectively. On Saturday, Buffalo and host San Diego State are on the agenda with start times set for 6:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. On Sunday, the Classic concludes for Texas Tech as they play Marist at 11 a.m.
Red Raider basketball has secured the number 9 seed in the Big 12 tournament, which starts on Wednesday in Kansas City. The game can be seen on ESPN. Tip-off is set for 6 p.m. Red Raider baseball begins Big 12 conference play traveling to Austin to face Texas. First pitch for Friday is set for 6:35 p.m. Saturday's game will begin at 2 p.m. and Sunday's game will begin at 1 p.m. All 3 games can be seen on the Longhorn Network. Lady Raider golf, led by Kim Kaufman, traveled to Tucson, Arizona to play in the 2-day Mountain View Collegiate starting Friday. The tournament is scheduled to last all day Friday and Saturday. Last but not least, Lady Raider tennis comes home to play number 37 Oklahoma on Sunday. First serve is set for 1 p.m.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's show of the Double T Insider. Thanks for watching.
Also, be sure to go like us on Facebook, search for Double T Insider, also on Twitter at Double T Insider, and never miss another episode. For Erica Taylor, I'm Joshua Cook. Have a great week, everyone.